The Way to Peace in Ukraine, or Ureign, and the World, Part 6 of 13, on Between Master and Disciples, given in English on March 7, 2025.
Be great men. Be greater than a great president. Be a hero for all, not just for your citizens, not only for your fellow world people, but for other species as well, for animal people as well, and for the forests as well. Protect the world citizens, protect the animal citizens, protect the forest citizens, who give nothing but goodness to us. Without animal people, what would this world be? Without the forest, without the ocean, what would this world be? But we are ruining the oceans by killing their citizens, by killing the citizens of the water kingdom. And we ruin the forest, the jungle, by killing the trees, which give us oxygen to live on. Without oxygen, we can't live. Without the forest, the trees, we will be grasping for breath and we might die. Without the oceans, which give 50% of the oxygen for our world, we will also be short of air and we will die. All of us. So please make peace. And make peace also by vegan regulations for the world citizens to follow. You can do it. You are in a strong position. You are leaders of nations. What you talk, people will listen. If you talk with your passion, with your true interest to protect their lives and their families, their children, and protect the world from disappearing. If people don't change their way of life, there will be more disasters than you have witnessed so far, and more pandemics than you have suffered by COVID-19. Trust me, I have no gain in telling you all this, just perhaps more danger. I have to live in a wilderness now, also because I have to protect my safety, because the things I talk, the things I do, which are with utmost interest in helping other people and helping the poor innocent animal people in the forest and the ocean, but it doesn't bring me anything good, except risk to my life from fanatic people, even fanatic religious so-called believers, and some of the powerful religious leaders and organizations. So I gain nothing from telling you, great leaders of the world, all this. Please help. Help to protect this planet. Help to protect your citizens. Help to protect the innocent, harmless animal people. Help to protect the forests. All these are saving the planet, saving your life, your family's life, your children's life. The ocean, the animal people, the forest, the trees are our benefactors. The ocean, forests, animal people, all of these are the beautiful kingdoms next to our kingdom, helping us tremendously. Without their loving energy, we probably would have been gone already. The planet probably would have been ruined, or at least all humans would have died already. Without the ocean, fish people, you don't have any oxygen. You don't have any agent to absorb all the CO2 and even methane. Without oceans, without forests, we're dead. And immediately, as if thousands of atom bombs have been dropped on our world. So please think about all this. No personal pride, not even about just one country's interest. Do it all for the world's sake. And you live in this world, not just for other people, you see? And thank you very much. If you ever listen to my talk, I beg God to protect you, your countries, and your personal good, your loved ones, your interests. May all be well for all of you, the leaders of the world, especially American President Trump and President Zelensky of Ukraine. And now for President Putin, please make peace or you will go to hell and no chance ever to get out. I mean it. You know I don't lie. In several hells you will endure tremendous suffering, dying but never can die, being burned alive non-stop, including war hell, where you will be chased, stabbed, shot, for example, relentlessly, without any way to escape it, even for 1 second. For Putin to change, to turn around, to be leader of peace. And all of you are the leaders in the world to support peace in any way you can. Amen. I might have missed some points in my talk because there are too many to mention anyway. I also don't want to bore you, but if it's important and if I remember again, I will tell you another time. President Zelensky, Your Excellency, with all due respect for the European leaders and you and your country, I have to say that again, don't rely only on European allies to support you, because they will be also exhausted one day. They also don't have such a, I told you already, they don't have such a passion to fight, because they have been used to peace for a long time now. Their countries are good. They have enough, sufficient financial support and food and everything for themselves. But if they have to be involved in war, all that will be gradually or even abruptly ended. Even to make weapons, that can't be forever. Sort of material is one thing, and manpower too. They don't have the heart to want to plunge themselves into war. You could see that in the beginning already. Isn't that funny to you? That Russia had posted 200,000 soldiers at your border already. And even America warned you at the last moment that Putin will make war in your country in 24 hours. And nobody did anything, including your own. You didn't bring the soldiers at the border to prevent them from coming in. It seemed like a surprise to everybody. But the surprise lasted for 2 months. That is too much. I don't know where you were. Where were your people? Where were your soldiers? Huh? They already ate up Crimea, not like they didn't do anything. They already chewed away, at Donetsk, for example. And they are standing next to your border, 200,000 strong with equipment and everything. And your country, your leader, your army did nothing to stop it. At least you saw it. Maybe you couldn't win because you're weak or something, but at least you show that you don't want it, that you're ready to fight. No, nobody at the border. And even in Snake Island, just maybe a handful of soldiers there, left alone there. And this is the border point as well, a strategic point. You didn't even do anything. You left them alone there, so the Russians came and just captured them all, even though they had such a admirable spirit. They did not beg the Russians or anything. They even swear to reply to the Russians who told them to surrender. They didn't surrender. They even replied to them with all courage and dignity.
Все. Нахуй тоже надо.
На всякий случай.
Huh? Nobody was there to help them. Just a handful of soldiers in a small remote island, which is very important to the security of Ukraine. Well, maybe I don't know much. Tell me. You write to me, tell me that I'm wrong. I didn't know much about your country. I just had to look at the map and say everything from the strategic point of view. And that's the one thing. That's the first thing. And the second thing, when the tanks of the Russians were already in your land, on the highway, queuing up for miles long already, stuck there because one of the front tanks was kaput, having a problem and could not continue. So the whole queue of tanks stood together on the highway, open for everybody to see. A reporter somewhere took those photographs and videos. But what did you do? Nothing. Huh? Could have done something there when they were stuck in that kind of stagnant position. Wasn't it easier to eliminate them or at least to fight or to do something? No, nothing. They just stood there. And later somebody reported maybe some of the Russian drivers of the tanks in the front didn't want the war, didn't want to go further, so they made their tanks kaput, made their tanks not run anymore. And I think it's correct. Because not all Russians are having the heart to kill. Russian people are humans just like you, like your country's citizens. They're just driven, forced to fight. Otherwise they would die. And their family will be punished also. That's why they probably thought of how to stop the war.
Supreme Master Ching Hai, vegan, is a world-renowned spiritual teacher, humanitarian, and artist. To learn more about her compassionate life and teachings, please visit suprememastertv.com/master.